We're back.
We're back
We're back.
after the horrors of Christmas holiday. Well,
Yes.
not really. After a relaxing time away from 4X games.
Yes.
We're back with 4X games.
We're back with 4X games. We did it ourselves again.
You did it. We're here.
We're here.
We're going to explore,
Expand, exploit,
and exterminate some poor civilizations.
Happy New Year, everyone.
It's February.
I know, but we haven't seen the people for...
And they're not seeing us because our
because we're
camera is
getting
acting
late.
up.
This is Ymir and That's Angus Dr. on the model.
I'm still am, yeah.
You still are, from the Value Foundation. And we're back with streaming the past. And we didn't really follow through yet on playing Europa Universalis that we discussed last time, but we thought, what the hell?
I don't think we actually even ever promised anybody.
Maybe we didn't. So we're playing at the gates.
Basically, our ideas for the upcoming streams, upcoming videos is we're gonna play a range of games, and none of them to completion probably.
Probably not. Maybe we'll do 1 or 2 or maybe 3 streams of one game, but we're not gonna like dedicate 36 hours like we did with the Civilization game.
No.
And this is gonna build up until Civilization
6, the new expansion.
the new expansion.
That's
Gathering
probably
Storm.
Gathering Storm. The storm is gathering.
The storm is gathering.
And we will, I'm sure,
things will happen.
plummet down the cliff again, and
Yeah.
we will spend a couple of hours with Civilization. At
So,
least. That said,
that's it.
we are now going to spend a couple of hours
Knocking at gates.
knocking at gates.
We're gonna be knocking at gates.
Yeah, exactly. With a 4X game, as I
Yeah,
said,
and with an army.
With an army, we're going to be playing At the Gates, which
Yes.
is a brand new game from John Schaefer,
Yeah.
who is known as the lead designer of Civilization 5,
Yes.
and a long time ago already ran this Kickstarter for this game that was something that I was one of the original hipsters. I backed the Kickstarter.
Back the Kickstarter.
And I've been talking to you about this game for a long time already.
Yes.
Because one of the things that I think is what it does interesting is you're going to in fact knock at the gates. We're not building civilizations here, we are quote unquote destroying them.
Yes.
We are playing...
One particular civilization.
Yeah, exactly. One particular... So without further ado, let's switch
get
to
into
the...
it.
Yeah, for sure.
Boom. So,
I have to say, right away, this particular image has been around for a long time already, but I love it as well.
it's a great image.
It is an image of Rome.
Yeah.
Or of at least of I think probably not of Rome, but of a classical settlement.
Classical Roman
Settlement, yeah. And it's peaceful, it's nice, but we are at the gates.
And also not very peaceful, like considering that you see these boats over there in the horizon.
I think they're just doing commerce
Maybe.
or whatever. I'm not entirely sure.
But it's good. It's nice. So, this time I will be behind the wheel. So
Yeah, basically
But-
why we're doing this is because we're going to lose horribly at this
yes,
game.
and
We've never played it before.
yeah, it's the
It
first
is-
time, so it's gonna be also first impressions stream.
First impressions. And this game has been characterized as roguelite meets 4X.
Yeah.
So
This is gonna be very interesting.
this is going to be very interesting because basically you'll probably see us like going astray, and normally when Ares plays games that happens. Remember the Frostpunk
Remember the
game.
Frostpunk game? Things didn't go well. Things are probably not gonna go well this time. So
Exactly.
let's get ready to not go well.
Yeah.
So, new game.
So basically we get to choose a tribe, not a civilization.
No.
And there are
A Gothic
lots-
tribe, that is.
Um,
Not necessarily. We have Saxons, Slavs, Franks, Lombards, Picts, Alemanni, Vandals, Huns, and Avars.
yes, exactly. So these are all tribes or ethnicities
Yeah.
from a particular period in history, roughly known as either late antiquity,
Yeah.
or in fact bordering what we are referred to as the migration period, which was really about tribes, quote unquote, peoples, moving around in the landscape a bit, moving around
Yeah.
in Europe a bit, trying to rearrange the territory
Yeah.
that was opened up as a result of the fall of the Roman Empire, which
Yeah.
is basically what this game is about. Is you have to cause the fall of the Roman Empire,
Yes. Which is great.
which is great.
Yes.
Remember the anarchist tendencies in this particular young Padawan over
Yeah.
here. It's great. Let's destroy it.
Let's destroy the Roman.
It would be. We can have this discussion later, but would the world have been better off with the Roman Empire still intact for a longer time? I don't know. Let's talk about that
It
later.
was intact for a longer period.
Well, I
just
mean,
with a
in the
different
West,
government.
as well.
We're gonna talk about historical
We're gonna
things
talk
later.
about it. But because we haven't played the game yet, we have to play with the goth.
Yes, well, none of the other factions are unlocked, so we're going with the Goths.
Yeah, so we are going to be playing as Alaric of the goths. We can talk a little bit more about the dude
Yes.
that is Alaric later.
Yeah.
And
Unique ability starts with 15 food and 100 treasure. Default is 10 and 40. So we're starting out quite well.
I feel that this is one of those systems that's probably easy to start out with as an early gamer.
Maybe.
But 100 treasure seems like a lot.
Yeah, we are rich.
We are rich!
Let us know if the volume is okay. Angus is also on the...
I'm on the chat talking to the void.
Yes. So, the Goths. This is what we will be... Oh, by the way, up here you can see Wikicrats. We decided to let you know how many times we have to Google something.
Basically, exactly, because
we don't know.
We seem like very smart people, but we just know how to read like Wikipedia.
We know how to Google things. That's how it works.
We've already, for this particular game, wiki-crutched ourselves 3 times.
So, now we're keeping track of it.
Exactly.
We're gonna play as the Goths. Load.
Load. It will take a little while to.
It will take. We can look at these beautiful elements.
A little bit longer. Yes. Ah, there we are.
Oh, it's early April even, 400 AD. Clan Radulf, afraid of water, Nick has joined our tribe. Clan Herik, all thumbs, paranoid, has joined our tribe. I have no idea what is in Clan Alman, charismatic and obsessive, so I guess these are characteristics of
our tribe is composed of individuals, as you can see up here in the left hand corner.
Yeah, so 3 out of 12.
So at the moment we have 3 out of 12 clans available, and we get to, for example, train them in certain professions or disciplines, or get them to produce treasure, or I think as well get them to do stuff for us. But I think best to
Let's click wherever it tells us to click.
Yeah, exactly. Well,
New clan has joined.
Yeah.
Clan Radulf. We'd really appreciate a place to stay. Another night out in the rain will certainly lose our minds. He is meek, morale halved, cannot be trained in social professions, never has desires, never engages in feuds with other clans. This is great.
No. Well, the last part of it.
The last part of it.
Like intuitively seems great.
But, it looks great.
but
We'll never commit theft. We'll never engage in brawls. So, good. But she's not particularly fond of fighting, it seems.
Or in fact of
or water.
Or water.
3 turns needed to enter tiles with streams, 2 turns needed to enter marsh tiles. So she will be lagging behind if we are into water territory. Training time for water-based professions doubled. Likely to get very upset almost immediately if forced into a seafaring profession.
So basically these are civilians.
Yeah.
But then they're called our clans.
Yeah.
And
they represent...
they can get unhappy as well.
Yeah.
But that's much more based on their personal characteristics than that it is on any sort of like ephemeral stat happening somewhere with like luxuries and things that you would have in civilization.
Right.
But I think there's actually best to go through the help section, because otherwise I don't think we'll get very far at all.
Oh, well, let's see our
Next clan, yeah, sure.
Clan Herik. I like how we have 2 women so far. What are those sticks with metal shapes on the end that everyone is walking about with? She's paranoid, she's crazy, she has vision, -1 move point. Might very rarely engage in a mild feud if there's another clan on the same tile. So she's a bit crazy. All thumbs. Training time doubled in crafting, experience gained in crafting halved. Alright.
So basically this person doesn't want to do any sort of crafting.
No.
No crafting for the...
No, that's fine.
For Herik.
So she's not. Okay, next clan. Our travels we hear tales of your great leadership. Thanks, man. We can already see there is truth to them. Oh, I haven't done anything, but sure.
So some of the best leaders don't do anything, and that's really what they.
They're all about.
We talked about that's Dutch leadership, not doing anything.
Not doing anything. Training time half, if at least 3 turns. That's good. Obsessed with every desire. Okay. Likelihood of having desires tripled. He's good at morale, training.
So we want to siphon this person into social stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. Good.
Alright.
Let's.
Here?
Yeah. Exactly. So go for the first one. Welcome to At the Gates, because I played this game for like 5 minutes and I could already see that. So Basically, this is telling you, hey, there's a help here.
Hey, that's great.
Go to the next one. Yeah. Attack
It's
is
hard
a
and slow game, so deal with it. Click at the button on the screen to continue learning. Okay, want to go. If you alone, feel free to skip these tips and read any of them later in help screen.
We will probably want to
over.
at least have the basic game soon.
Yeah.
A little bit.
So, unlike Civilization, we only ever own one city,
Yes. Which is, I think,
our settlement, which is nice.
I've talked often about my love for Venice in Civilization 5.
Yeah.
You're just one city,
Yeah.
and here, you're also just one city.
And you're not really a city, you're a settlement, and you're moving around, right?
Yeah.
You don't have, so you really are a nomadic tribe.
Yeah, exactly. You are in
Which
that
is-
sense, which is, we can talk a little bit about the historic reflections of this, but it's a definite counterweight to.
Yeah.
You were first a nomadic tribe for the first 5 turns in Civilization, and then you are
And then all of a sudden,
this city
urbanization
with
happens.
city with territory and all
Yeah.
that stuff. Yeah.
So you'll spend more time managing resources and characters, clans, rather than the cities that is, and at the gates generally more unpredictable and roguelike than for other Forex games.
Yeah.
Now that last point is important. In one game you might have a huge source of treasure nearby, while in another you'll be battling the endless winter of the far north. It's not Game of Thrones. For your first couple games, we've made sure the map is somewhere in between.
Oh, that's nice. So that actually
That's
is.
Your ultimate goal is to build a kingdom powerful enough to topple the Roman Empire, either militarily or by more indirect means. You'll start each game by foraging for food before eventually settling down in one place and building more advanced and permanent structures from stone blocks. So eventually we will settle down.
Settling down for.
Sort of.
Yeah, exactly.
There are other factions in the world who have already been on the map for a while. Some are immensely strong right at the start of the game. You're not
Like the
directly
Romans.
you're not directly competing with anyone in at the gates, but that doesn't mean you can ignore your neighbors. The other
I wonder, because I read this,
yeah,
what do we mean here? You're not directly competing with anyone.
I'm not sure. That you're not actively engaging maybe in it's more about managing the resources of your own tribe rather than directly engaging with other factions in
I wonder.
terms of fighting.
I wonder.
We'll
I
see.
wonder. Right.
Other leaders can have strong personalities and militaries, and if you upset someone, you might come to regret it.
So I feel that there's a bit of competition there.
It looks like. Click to learn more.
But yes, exactly what to do in the first turn.
Your first order of business is deciding which of your 3 clans to train in what profession. We suggest starting with an explorer. Next, you need to choose tech to begin studying. We suggest starting with agriculture. Okay,
These are
makes
decisions
sense.
you'll be making often. Well,
That's okay. This is all we need to know for our first turn. So next turn you'll have a shiny new unit, ready to begin exploring or harvesting resources. The most important task you need to address will always be displayed in the glowing button in the upper right corner, so this will be quite helpful. Remember that you can read these tips again anytime. Yes.
Let's read a bit more about.
You
what
want to
we
read a
know.
bit more?
Yeah, just.
So your high level goals in the first few turns of the game are revealing the map around you with an explorer.
Explore. Huh?
Makes sense.
Yeah.
In order to find abandoned ruins. We're gonna have another guy like in our civilizations thing.
I guess so. Yeah.
Okay. We are looking for abandoned ruins, which contain useful items, and resource deposits, which we can harvest. Training clans as foragers in order to harvest deposits you already know about. For the most part, you can use the map to guide your strategic decisions. Whatever resource deposits are available nearby should usually become the foundation of your economy. As even things you don't need can be traded for what you lack. Okay, and there are caravans where we're doing our trading.
What is a reaper? I have a little look at that. Reaper is somebody that just harvests.
Oh, harvests.
A harvester.
Before Winter's Chill takes hold. Okay. All right.
Shall we?
I'm fine.
But you're fine.
I'm
Yeah,
fine.
you're at the wheels here. So if you're fine, then we're fine. All right.
We're gonna do this. By the way, there are a couple of buttons behind us. Pack up, fortify, move, and skip. You can't really see them because we are there.
Thanks, Eleanor Greywood. By the way, we are also still very
yeah.
happy to be alive.
Yes.
And live.
And so settlement is high.
So
We need to.
wait. Let's first have a small look at the map
Okay. We
because
can-
it's
it's
this is us.
this is us.
What I really like, and I've seen this already early on, in the first demos is I really like the style of the game. Oh, you can actually put like little notes there, which you can say like, hey,
Yeah.
it's
That's
there.
nice.
And then also this idea of it's thingy there, and yeah, exactly. And there are these resources that you've sort of heard about. So I
Yeah.
guess this would probably be one of those abandoned ruins.
It
Maybe?
looks like it.
Huh?
Yeah, it looks like ruins.
And then this likely looks like something we can harvest.
Grassland. Plus one will
And
point on
over
the
there
grassland.
is what's that? That's a cherry tree or something? Or is that
No,
just
I
nothing?
can't click it.
No, exactly. A patch
Oh,
of
patch of
berries. So
berries.
it can probably be
And
foraged.
identify unidentified plant and minerals. Okay. And we have some deserted villages here. Alright. So,
So I think one of the things that we want to do is first train.
Settlement is right.
Yes, exactly. So all right,
so we click one of them, I guess, and
we have
train
to
them.
think once again.
Yeah.
So the meek one, that's afraid of water. We probably don't want to make them an explorer,
No, but we can make them gatherers.
or probably even a reaper, because we do have, I think, a bit of corn next door.
Wait.
Yeah.
I think gatherers for the start, because we want fruits, honey, grapes, and stuff, right? And if we close this, then we see that we have the berries.
Some berries, but
That things to be harvested. in
this
general.
is. I'm sure this will be wheat, right? Or should I? Am I wrong?
I don't think it's gonna be wheat.
Oh, it's an unidentified
No.
plant, so it could
Yeah.
be ever anything.
Yeah, so I think
Okay, let's just go for harvester then. Or gatherer, sorry.
gatherer. Yeah. So it takes 2 turns. Then Herrick. I think.
Well, why can we not do an explorer?
I think we can do.
Okay, we can. So wait, let's double check.
Probably
Probably this.
train now. Oh, because we're training someone. I don't think we can train someone else at the same time.
Oh, cancel her then. And let's first do the explorer.
Study profession.
Well,
Oh, we can cancel it, but I think the gatherer is gonna be.
no, let's go with the explorer first. Oh, you get the
cancel.
choice. Yeah.
So
you
we
get-
train her to be an explorer.
No, we don't train. Oh, we train her.
We train her to
I
be
think
an
so
explorer.
because what did she doesn't want to do any craft,
Yeah.
and she has vision. So actually,
Yeah,
she
so
but,
she's
but
far-
slower movement.
Yeah, but that's okay. But she will be. What we want is we want to look further away, so that's fine.
All right. Cool.
So, study profession. That means learning this tech will allow you to study new professions and upgrades in honor, agriculture, livestock, metalworking, crafting, and discovery.
I think maybe
Should we start with discovery? Or should we start with agriculture? I think agriculture.
I think agriculture. Yeah.
Yeah. So, once finished, it also provides you a one-time opportunity to give a settled clan 2 free levels in agriculture, reducing the number of turns needed to train it to in professions. That's good. We're going for this. Yeah,
Yes.
it's there. And then that was our first turn.
What's the 2 icons up there?
Religion.
Oh, we can actually sort of.
You have already adopted this faith, Aryan Christianity. Nicaean, nice, I guess. Christianity, pagan.
Wiki that. Aryan
that.
Christianity.
I can see that. Pagan, I can see that.
Nicene Christianity.
Yeah.
Hit the button.
Hit the button, wiki that. Come on, wiki.
No,
me. Oh,
don't
we
push
did
it. Now we get the free wiki. It
No,
just.
it went to 4. We're
Well,
fine.
it went to 4, right? Nicene Christianity. To Christian doctrinal traditions that adhere to the Nicene Creed.
Yeah, I think.
Oh, the Nicene Council.
Yeah, but this might be. I think it should be a bit later in time or not. Am I
80,
wrong?
381.
okay.
So we could be an early adopter of it. I
We
also
are very
don't-
early adopters because we are at 400 BC.
No, we are at 480, my friend.
AD, sorry, yeah, and we are at
BC would be hard to.
Yeah.
we're the
Yeah.
original hipster Christians.
No.
we were Christians before there was a Christ. All right, and then you know what? We also want to look up what Aryan Christianity is.
No, Arian is a particular. So I think in the Nicene.
There was
meeting,
already a schism.
There was So
Yeah.
there was a guy called Arian
Yeah.
who was of a particular supported a particular doctrine, and if I recall correctly, and this we can wiki just to check if I'm or fact check me, but I think it had to do with the nature of Christ, and the
Being the two-
being human or being divine.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. I
So-
think so. I will fact check you. But,
Fact check me.
And if we get it wrong, or we get it wrong, I
Yeah.
actually also think that's it.
Yeah.
We incur 2 wiki crutches.
All right. Fair
Yeah.
enough.
All right. So Arian Christianity. Let me just look it up. I think you're a non-Trinitarian, so it's actually we are a bit wrong there. I thought it was one of the.
No,
things.
it is a non-Trinitarian because if Christ is human, so he's not a divine nature.
All right.
Then it's the Holy
Wait.
Trinity does not exist.
No, okay. Oh, okay. You're Arian. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I think that you sort of get yourself, but I think the core of it is that Nicene Christianity is about the Trinity,
Yeah.
and Arian
Yeah,
Christianity is about not the Trinity.
Yeah,
basically.
I think it's about the human nature of
Yeah.
Christ.
Subordination under the Father.
Yes,
From the
exactly.
dominant
So
Christology.
we're going for pagan though.
Can we already choose?
I think so.
All right, let's just go.
Let's just see.
Let's go for pagan.
Yeah.
I feel like that would be more on point. Let's.
And we have a victory progress here.
I think that Alaric, in fact, himself was not a Christian just yet. We have a victory point.
Yeah. Once you have sufficient resources, which we can't use yet, you may send clans to Rome to be trained or become magisters.
Okay.
And we can win the game by becoming a magister militum. Or doing so requires you to send 5 clans to Rome to be trained as Roman legions. So we train 5 clans. Once this force has been assembled in your settlement, you may send them forth, at which point they disappear from the map, and 1 year, 24 turns later, they will arrive seizing military and political control of Rome and making you the most powerful leader in Europe.
Basically,
that's great.
you become the master of the military.
Yeah.
But
And I do
you
a coup.
literally become the new emperor.
Yeah. Alright.
That's
Great.
That's very
That's a very peaceful way of conquering Rome. We're just training them, and then we're like, "Hey guys, look at our force," and we're like, "All right,
All right, yeah, okay.
Okay.
That's in that sense, yeah. It's waving your swords about. Yeah, for sure.
Well, let's finish our turn. The game is a bit laggy.
Is it laggy?
Yeah. So, clan armed. Arm, you may switch the clan's discipline to agriculture. A new clan has joined. Boom. This guy. Wait, what was that? You saw it, right? What is crazy? So, he's independent. Experienced gained in all disciplines triple, which is great. Training time for settled professions increased by half. Training time for social professions doubled, so he's not very social, never has desires, but he's good for doing stuff, basically, getting things done. Queenish, morale half, training time doubled in livestock, experience gained in livestock half. So we're not sending him to livestock.
He's squeamish. He doesn't want to work with like in the muck,
Yeah.
in the shit of the cows.
Alright, that's fine.
That's fine.
We can now switch disciplines. What does that mean? Can we... but we want this to finish, right? Or can
think
we add a
so.
discipline to someone already? Let's see.
You wanna read up on this bit?
Yeah, let's see.
Yeah. Plans maybe.
No.
Over yonder. Train in a profession. Okay, that's great.
Can gain experience. How long it takes to train that clan. Each clan has 2 personality traits, yes. Clan mood, resource production. We see our food here, okay.
We're not starting just yet.
There, professions. Being in an active profession allows clan to perform these actions.
I like actually.
Only
that
one
distinction.
clan can be trained at a time across your entire tribe, so think carefully. Alright, so we need to take another turn then. The number of turns you take to train clans based on discipline level. Okay.
Right, but I think we can still assign a profession. Well, we can study a new profession as well.
Okay.
But can we not assign a new profession a new discipline to one of them. Because that's basically what we are allowed to do right now, right?
Yeah, so study profession. We did agriculture, so we have...
We already had those, but now we actually have access to all these things that we can start doing, and I think it's really good if we focus a bit on harvesting because...
The harvesters.
Right?
I think so, I agree.
What's the difference between harvesting and farmers?
Well, harvesters double the production of gatherers and reapers. So...
Yeah, okay.
And farmers, we just can make farmers. And they can construct farms out of timber, which we don't really have yet, timber and stone block.
Right, it seems like...
So let's go for the harvesters.
Yeah. Or we could go for an explorer.
No, this is
Sorry,
for the discovery.
Yeah.
No, I think let's go for this.
Okay, sure. I
for
agree.
now,
I agree.
and then we see. Okay. We have explored one more turn.
But I feel that we could still somehow assign these the train clan in discipline. I think because we got
So we're training someone in a profession now, so we can train also clan in discipline, I think. So let's.
because we had these 3 levels in agriculture, right?
But we can't do it yet. Okay? In school.
Ah, okay. So
Because we can period train one clan on anything.
So okay, good.
And
Well, good.
well, it is what it
I
is.
can see how it in that sense.
Yeah.
Is a bit rogue-like.
Mhm.
Yeah, good. So very early game.
May.
Very cool.
We have new tribes. We have an explorer. Okay, let me see if I can. I want the mouse to get out of the screen.
Oh, I'll top it. Yeah.
Okay.
What do you want to do?
I
Then?
want to move us.
You want to move us? Oh, because now we have a unit that.
There we go.
Yeah, that's
Now
better.
you can see. Now you can see what's going on.
Yeah. Good.
So, first things first. Let's see our new plan.
Oh, we even have a new clan.
Yes, we have Gatesbird. Unfortunately, it seems we can't stay on our own if we want to keep our heads. Even so, it would be best if you let us do our own thing. Deal? He's miserable.
It's miserable. But
Refuse
also
to attack. Mood is never better than upset. Morale reduced by 3/4. No experience in any discipline.
Wow.
Shit, man. But he's independent.
But I'm
He looks like more of an annoying thing than an
so wait. Miserable. He will never attack. Sorry. Let's read.
Yeah, he's always upset. Morale is really low. And no experience in any
Let's
discipline.
figure out later what we can actually do with this guy.
Yeah,
Because it seems like we can do very little with Gijsbert.
we'll see. Basic game rules. You mostly be interacting with your clans which start inside your settlement and can be trained. So now we have one trained person, we can do something with them. The more clans you have, the more you'll be able to do, but also more food. New clans arrive every few turns at a rate determined by how much fame you're generating.
Somehow in the beginning, I'm sure we have this little crutch where we're still generating fame. Yeah.
Resources are harvested from the map deposits and cleanse forests.
And dense, not cleanse.
Sorry, dense.
Don't cleanse the forest, man. At this point in time.
Not yet. Okay, deposits eventually run out, so you'll need to continuously find new ones. At least until you're able to construct highly advanced stone block based structures which last forever. Half a month, winter, we're still in May, most sources of food. This is production during cold months, so we better stock up. Winter is usually around 10 turns long, so try to always have at least that amount. Okay.
So I think right now over there it shows us. Yeah. So it's now early May.
Early May.
It's in four, so
Okay,
basically
so
every
five.
turn is. So we generated 3 fame, I guess, or victory points. What are they?
Some we
Some.
have this.
Those are.
So this
Score.
is our score. And
How
it
can,
says,
how can we see what our fame is? Well, never mind.
I don't know. And this is our treasure and this is our food.
Yeah.
So we're losing 1 food per turn right now.
Yes.
So we have Eric and she can move somewhere, I
Yeah,
presume.
you get move like that.
Can dig in and camp and the settlement
I
or
think
move.
digging in is, I think, actually means that you're gonna hunker down for the winter or something, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
And camp.
Order this army to move to another tile.
Exactly. So order it to move to the one right next to it.
No more moves.
No, she had 2 move points. Apparently, she used them all.
Yeah.
And then
And then we don't really know what's up there.
how?
Let's train a clan first.
What's a noble? Ennoble the clan. I think that means that they're basically the leaders, right? Well, we can talk. We were definitely not in a
We will be
position.
giving them more like fine clothing and stuff. And we're gonna make them nobles.
So, are we gonna go for Alman, I guess, as our first? Let's train him in a discipline,
Yeah.
and then we can put him in
He is
agriculture.
agriculture level 2. So we can.
Wait, he is already? But,
Yeah.
But we chose that one to be our agriculture
Yeah.
level 2.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what I was on about the whole time.
Yeah. So train clan in profession or in discipline?
No, I think now we train him in a profession, and we let him go gather, right?
Or wait, if we choose a discipline, what does that mean? Oh yeah, agriculture level 2. Okay. So now we make him a reaper or a gatherer.
I think a gatherer.
Okay. It will take 1 turn, I guess.
Yeah,
Which is great.
because
Because
he's
he's level
level 2. That's really good. And then
Alright.
yeah.
And then harvesters.
Why did we choose this dude for agriculture?
I can't remember right now.
No, because this is a social dude.
Yeah, we shouldn't. Yeah, that's fine. We didn't have the other one at the point when we
The
chose
meek
him.
one. The meek one
Yeah, but
should be the farmer.
yeah, the
Everybody
one.
knows that farmers are meek.
So
All right.
clans are idle. So this is our good friend Alman, who we can send over.
Over yonder to the berry patch, I would say.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
forge. And probably they will keep on doing it every single turn. Actually, we're stuck
Yeah.
on 2. But why is this person not exploring?
This is still unidentified. Maybe we need to send the forager.
Look. Maybe there's something in the game, or should I?
No, let's see. What do you want me to look?
Maybe resources or something.
You'll use foragers to harvest. Nothing really relevant to us here. It seems. Okay.
Like exploring
Basic
the map,
economics
maybe?
probably.
No, probably not. But let's go through it. Nope.
Okay.
Maybe
Where's the
the
exploring?
map. Maybe the map.
I can't see it.
Oh,
there we go.
Yeah.
Resource deposits, yes, we can harvest with foragers. Alright. Terrain apply. Hey, you look it up.
I'm gonna look it up. This is not wiki.
This is not wiki, but
This
I'm
is-
gonna keep moving with Herik.
No, because otherwise maybe we have to.
Okay, meanwhile, then I will be training a clan.
Yes, you decide what plans to play.
Yeah. Let me see at our clans once again. How can I see the characteristics of the clan? Ah, here. Afraid of water. Morale trained. Cannot be trained in social professions. So she will be... And this guy is the one with... independent. But at the same time doesn't want to work with animals. And this guy doesn't want to do anything. Train clan in a discipline. Let's see.
I'm not finding because the game is so new still.
Yeah, makes sense.
Resource.
Wait, I can make another agriculture person in armed who just didn't want to work with livestock, right? That was the deal.
Yeah, let's just make another.
Agriculture. Okay. Close. Which clan is idle? Oh yeah. So she can encamp. Encamping gives army +2 extra supply. It can only be done if no move points are given. And dig in, which means defense power. Now I'm gonna move our explorer. I wanna explore the map.
Yeah, go ahead.
Move. Boom. I wanna see these ruins and stuff like that.
Sure.
Oh wait, alright. Some resources are already there. Finish turn. When I click finish turn.
Maybe then we just send the forager over there.
Yeah, we're gonna get
Sort of corrupt and petty.
You can now train harvesters. Okay,
Alright, just
new clan has joined. Siegfried. We're here to get our fair share, you understand, right? Petty. Likely to engage in a melee feud within a few years. Resource production reduced by 1/4. Resource production from constructed structure reduced. Might commit theft, so that's... We should make him an explorer or something.
or, in fact, a frigging military unit.
Yeah, alright. Okay.
Or an explorer probably
Yeah.
is another good...
Okay. Some clans are ideal.
Yeah, get him in there.
In here?
Or in there, yeah.
Among the ruins of the village, your explorer finds abandoned valuables.
Alright, let's talk a little bit about the context of the game we're playing in.
Yes.
An abandoned village is of course a true and tested civilization thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But it seems to me out of place in this
Yeah.
in this sphere where I'm imagining right now that we're sort of like border of the Roman Empire
Yeah.
is somewhere to the south. Maybe not because it's
Yeah.
likely, yeah.
Yeah.
And we're sort of just in that fringe area
Mm-hmm.
that I'm sure there were abandoned settlements there, but they wouldn't have been filled with riches or
I think
wouldn't have been particularly useful, I think,
No.
for people moving around there.
Actually, I think if we're looking at a landscape where there would be settlements like ours, so sort of nomadic settlements, mostly camps. So really, the ruins that you find are empty spaces with just some broken vessels or stuff like that.
Yeah, exactly. Or maybe not even that, because broken
Yeah.
vessels are actually also quite useful, for example, in
Yeah.
agriculture, to
Yeah.
make sure your soil is...
So in that regard, it's unlikely that we would find, like now, within a few tiles, we have two abandoned villages. I would find it unlikely. I see the point, but maybe it could have been something else.
I mean, the idea of people moving around the landscape and abandoning a village that's sort of there is not so strange. But then
No,
it's
but,
really...
but in this context, it's not really likely. What would be more interesting, I think, is you could be being able to find places where other encampments have happened.
Yeah.
So places which have been cleaned off from trees, for example, or from bushes, and then all right, here I can set my tents.
Is a good spot, actually.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's precisely, I mean, I'm not talking so much about, late antiquity Germanic Europe, but what we see in the Amazon is, in fact, that is really how hunter-gatherers identify good spots. They identify some, like, clearings that have been made before that also allows them to then not invest as much time in clearing parts of the forest. Because what they also find there are, in fact, trees that have been planted there by people, or like crops that have been planted by people just left to grow, and then that's how they realize, and that makes it a good spot for settlement.
And the same goes for the desert, especially, for example, the Black Desert in Jordan, where you have where to set your camp down. You need to clear it of big black basalt stones.
Yeah, sure.
And the easiest way to identify a good spot to set up your tent is a place where people have
I've already done that.
And that's how we also identify sites, right? Because
Yeah.
we see, it doesn't make sense to not have any stones here.
Yeah.
So something like this, I think, would be more interesting here, like places.
From a historical perspective, I mean, of course,
Also
from a
gameplay perspective,
I would say so as well, that it would
I
have
think it would be an interesting
or
gameplay element.
at least not give us treasure, because I don't think that would be part of
No,
something.
exactly.
Give us food or something,
give
like
us
easily
food, yeah.
easily
Yeah.
sourceable food.
Yeah.
Or something.
So she has
At
one
least we
normal
didn't
point.
encounter another clan that was just living in this abandoned settlement.
No. Okay, so we are. So we are at the end here.
Right, and since we're not really identifying any resources when moving over them, I guess it's best to just start moving our explorer over
Yeah,
there.
but now
And of
there
course
are
we're,
no more
we're, we're training.
So we need to. So we train when we train people in discipline, they learn how to do a thing, but they are not really out there doing it. So we need to train them in a profession to have them do a thing.
They will, if you train them in a discipline, they will
get experience on that particular discipline.
exactly, but they will take shorter to train them for other
Yes.
stuff.
So now we need to train a gatherer,
One more gatherer or a reaper, maybe.
and I think we're gonna do armed because we already have him as an agriculture.
Oh yes, he already
Person?
has this. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Now that.
But he will. What? Let's look at his traits one more time. Okay. To train them for settled professions is by half.
Yeah, but we already have only one turn to train him, so that's
Well
fine.
halved.
He doesn't want to work with livestock.
Yeah, but it's fine for now. But
Yeah.
for later, actually, it's better to have him. But I'm sure we can retrain him even.
Yeah. Now we can.
So we want to
also-
go for Arndt and not for Radolf as a.
We
as
can
a-
we can do a profession. We can do we can do a profession now. For someone, I think, or no. Wait.
Let's go for a hunter
Study profession.
because
We need to up one of our professions. So see, we've done agriculture and we can do more.
more now.
But we want, I guess, either livestock, crafting, or discovery to up our abilities to make.
Let's go for discovery, and then maybe on the way back we can even up the
Yeah.
person in this part of it.
So we're doing discovery. Okay.
Yeah.
And then
Alright.
we finish the turn.
What do we want to know? Oh, we want. Well, what we want to know is how to. Sorry that we went with the picture.
Yeah,
What we want to know is how to basically ungray the
Yeah.
resources that we know
Yeah.
should be something, and we
How to
figured
identify.
we needed an
Yeah.
explorer for that.
but we
Probably
didn't.
something else.
Yeah. So I will try with this harvester that we have here, Arn.
Yes, to
And-
just go there.
Yeah, just go here,
Ah, okay.
identify deposit. We figured it out.
Thank you for your advice or offer of advice, but we figured it out.
And
I
then
guess it
our
will-
explorer will be moving.
Maybe just towards our village
Here?
again, and then we can see if we want to retrain.
Yeah. Okay. Visit caravan.
I feel in control, strangely enough.
Yeah.
I was fearing this. Oh wait,
We've got a caravan.
so we could buy some stuff, man.
Yeah, we could sell. Cattle can be used in the same way as other animals. So we can get cattle, we can get alcohol, we can get parchment. So here we can sell stuff, and here we can buy stuff, I guess.
Let's get some tools in. I feel.
I think so.
So buy. I think you just have to
Click
click
here?
on the. Yeah, I think so.
Buy one
5.
for 5, buy 5 for 25. Let's buy 5. We have money.
We have money. We have money.
It looks like
And
it.
then I don't know how often these caravans come by.
And I don't know, but I guess in the upgrade caravan we would know. After spending 10 treasure, future caravans will reliably have more stuff.
Okay, that's good to
Alright.
know.
So let's buy 5 for 5.
Yeah.
For 25.
And let's get some weapons in just because we
Or
can.
maybe some clothes, or it's still summer.
Cloth
I
is,
guess.
I think, that you will have to spend in the clan screen to increase your clan limit. Okay.
Spend to acquire some profession upgrades. Alright. Parchments.
Wait. So what is
There's only one cloth that we can buy in any
But
case.
just buy the cloth. Buy it then. Buy it.
Alright. Maybe.
Yeah. No, I don't think he did just yet. Because I'm sure that it will.
It doesn't give me the option. Oh, maybe there isn't because it's actually yellow. So that means there isn't.
That's simply nothing there.
Yeah. And the alcohol, what does it give us? It increases the mood, so I feel that's also useful.
Yeah.
So let's buy some.
Let's buy some. Yeah. All right.
Okay. I think that's fine.
Let's save this game because I feel that we haven't made anything horribly wrong as a decision.
No, we're gonna save it again.
We're gonna save it. We're gonna go like rogue.
Yeah. You may choose a settled clan to receive +2 levels in discovery. Will abandon profession and other disciplines. We can switch disciplines. But for the clans that are close by, we don't really want to switch discipline to someone yet.
No, but that you can actually give a discipline to somebody now because nobody has a discipline just yet.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Discipline on. Okay, so
So
what do we want to
But-
do
but-
with Radulf? Is Mick cannot be trained in social professions.
but what is the discipline that we get to switch to?
I think Explorer. You may choose a settled clan to receive +2 levels in discovery.
Yeah, I feel that her.
Siegfried.
This is the one that we want to probably get
Get
to-
out of the clan.
Get out of
Get
the.
out of the place.
Yeah, exactly. Get
Yes.
Siegfried in there.
Okay. So he's +2.
Very good.
Okay. So
I
we
have to
train him
say,
in a profession
I'm
as an
loving.
explorer.
I'm loving the names.
Yeah, the names are great.
Yeah. Names.
So we make him an explorer.
Yeah.
There we go. Alright. So, study profession. Meanwhile, explorers, yes, and now we can make bards, guides, lore keepers, traders, and surveyors.
I like what I'm actually liking a lot as well here. Just I know we're moving slowly through this game, but it's really just about exploring it.
Yeah.
I like the fact that tech is not about technology, but it's in fact about practices. It's about knowing how to do stuff.
Yeah.
And that there's just these things that you get to sort of, as a pride, get to focus on. Like, hey, we really want to be, so.
Oh, there with the surveyor can identify and identify deposits.
Yeah, but unfortunately, I think the caravan is already gone, because then we should have gotten more tools.
More tools we didn't know, so we can't do it.
Is it gone, the caravan? Or no, it's still there.
Is it?
Yeah.
We can buy then more tools.
Buy like just.
I don't think there aren't any. See, it's zero, so we can't.
Oh, just at least buy.
But I did like put this. Right, I clicked this.
Yeah, we can.
I guess maybe.
But maybe it's not going to be useful because we don't have the tools just yet.
No, it's cost to train them.
I know, but we will never have the 10 tools anytime soon.
Maybe not. So maybe make them a guide. Guides increase the production of all foragers by half. They're also easily upgraded, making them important when basing their economy on several foragers.
I think that's what we're doing, right?
I think so. Okay.
So let's just try it, huh?
Yeah.
And don't forget, buy some weapons then, because you never know when the next caravan is arriving.
Okay.
Yeah.
Buy weapons.
Yeah. Just do it.
Awesome.
Right.
Awesome. Finch turn.
Feel so, yeah.
We are producing 1.5 food per turn, which is good.
We're producing more. We in fact have a surplus.
We have a surplus, yeah. So now we have our friend Siegfried, who is an explorer, and we can't make him a guide yet because it will take some time.
Yeah,
we can send that guy.
Well,
let's say send that guy over here and that person over here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that.
Hey, another person. The logger clan. Okay, archer. Okay, logging camp neutrals. We'll see. We'll see when we get there. Yeah. Checking in on us again, huh? Do you not trust us or something? I didn't.
Oh, okay.
Good.
Passive aggressive.
Passive
I mean,
aggressive.
he's not happy. He's
Yeah. So yeah, he's miserable. So what are we gonna do with him? And he's gonna refuse to attack. No experience yet. He's a liability. Maybe make him a digger. Would that satisfy him? But we don't know.
I don't think there's anything that will satisfy him. So I think we have just find this thing that he's less hit about.
Yeah.
I think he's independent, right? So he wants to be.
Training for settled professions increased by half. Training for social professions doubled.
So I think you want to just send him outside
as well.
Yeah,
maybe.
So let's just make him. We could either make him a hunter, who's actually able to.
Yeah, maybe.
But also something else, like a wood collector or something that actually, or in fact a digger to get the mineral deposits over there.
I think let's make him.
Because we have a couple of mineral deposits.
Yeah, let's make him a digger. All right.
I'm not entirely sure if it's bad or good to get most of the people out of your settlement. I feel in the beginning definitely it is.
I mean, that's why you have new clan Ansgar.
Beautiful and loyal.
That's what we need.
That sounds good.
Sounds lovely.
Yes, exactly.
Sounds lovely.
Ooh, I like the art here as well.
And he has honor level 4 already.
He looks like a dwarf.
Loyal. Mood is never worse than happy. Never has desires.
Wow.
Will never commit theft. Will never engage in brawls. And beautiful.
I think we found our soldier.
No experience in discovery. Never has desires. Never engages in feuds. Likely to get upset within a year if forced into a profession outside of honor. Then we'll make you.
We will get you into an honorable position.
We will. Yeah.
Then we also.
This person goes here.
Yeah.
This person. Do we move them towards
Let's just. I think that this will probably mean that we have to attack them or something, but we can
move close by. No more move points, and they are still. So here, I guess we see how much this has as in terms of resources.
What do you mean in terms of resources?
Like dispatch.
14 turns of. I think there's 14 turns left of.
That's great.
And this is 2 turns left until they've identified it.
Maybe. Yeah, because it's still unidentified. So, that's a good point. Alright. You can Now train guides. Clans are idle. So this person is should we send him here? I guess.
As a digger, yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's the idea. Right? Yeah, next turn.
Next turn.
Yes, doesn't have any
Settlement is idle. Let's make Ansgar.
This is
hunter.
Is it? Wait, is the hunter
Wait, first of all, not studying profession. We need a new profession.
go for honor.
Alright.
And then actually let's have a look. And because is the hunter actually an honorable profession?
It is. But let's wait because he has level 4. So let's train Radulf now.
Yeah.
In something.
For example, we can use another.
So she can.
I almost feel we want to undo the training of the dude that we trained as a gatherer. That actually was
Maybe.
a social person.
Maybe.
And then we simply train her as a gatherer as well. And then.
Okay, let's train her first as a gatherer then.
Or want to train her first in the discipline of it.
Yeah. In agriculture.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Let's do it.
Among the ruins of the village, your explorer finds abandoned valuables.
What sort
Here,
of valuables?
30 gold. So this person is doing good.
I guess that also the icon up top also shows you how long the caravan is.
Oh, this guy has more movement as well.
Yeah.
Let's go there. See what that is. It's a wreckage.
What
And
is this?
grassland. I guess these are like farmer. So this is another clan.
What is this?
It's the Huns. Yeah.
Hello.
Hi Han.
Oh, hi Han. Hi Han. So, wiki that, or can we actually use a role play? You've met Attila of the
There. It's a large grove of fruit trees. You've met Attila. You may switch clans discipline to honor.
Well, we switch it to
No. Oh, wait a minute. First things first. This person is the one who is trained in. This is the social guy who want to change.
Yeah, but we don't have to do that just yet.
No. This person will be foraging this massive, large grove of fruit trees.
Yeah, I think that would be. We are definitely going to get diabetes
leader
because we're
reply.
only eating cherries and fruit.
Yeah. You've met Attila the Huns. You can click this notification to pay him a visit, but there's no need to do so until the two of you have actually business to discuss.
Well, I'm
But-
sorry. Let's meet Attila.
Yeah. If you know what's good for you, you'll offer me a token of your appreciation.
That
Jeez, man.
that's
Very well, give food. Very well, give treasure. I refuse. Don't make me laugh. And we cannot make alliance. We can declare war. He's
So-
pagan, haughty, and vindictive.
what does that mean? Basically, it means probably there's no stats attached. to it.
Approach cocky, which determines their diplomatic behavior. The approach they choose is based on their personality. Traits, leader trait. Relationship level +1. As leaders, generally
We
starts
have
at
a shared
0.
religious belief. We chose well with the pagan.
Yeah, so that's why we're +1.
Yeah.
So if we give them, we can give him a little bit of treasure.
No, but the problem is
Minus
our
one.
reputation is also going to go down.
Yeah, because will be tagged as submissive.
Yeah, and so, but if we give food also,
Also,
I feel we should give them food, or we say, hey,
but we lose reputation
Sorry,
anyway on
honey.
the Defiant. Like we lose reputation level whatever we do.
relation level. But here, in fact, our reputation is going to go up.
Yeah, but we're not ready to fight. If it comes down to this,
I'm pushing you into now. Actually, I think give food.
we can give some food and we can see a little bit later.
We can be.
I will receive 5 food. That's a lot. And
We
how-
get
how
4. We
much
get
gold?
4 every turn now.
Yeah, but gold, we just give 10 gold.
But
Whatever.
we're not making any gold.
No, that's true. Okay. Let's give him
Food.
good. I think we'll get along. Your global reputation is -1. Leverage 2. Okay. So let's see. We can switch disciplines. But we don't want to switch disciplines.
Can we actually just give those disciplines to the dude that's already at honor 4, or do we actually have to switch?
Well, we have to switch. Settlement is idle. First of all, we're not. We want to study profession.
So we've actually, that's nice.
So huntsman, watchman. feast masters. They produce a large amount of fame. Training them requires alcohol, which we don't have. Oh, we have
some.
We have some, but it needs a bit more, I guess. And archers. So I say we go for... Can extend your borders and allow you to harvest distant resources by constructing watchtowers from timber. This can be done even outside your existing borders. I feel that's good.
You're thinking civilizations now.
I am.
Our borders are something that's really important, but in the huntsmen, they are just basically
Hunters.
requires weapons and
Increase the food amount of meat produced by your hunters.
always want to go for huntsmen. If how many 5 weapons? We have 5 weapons.
Okay. Let's go.
But yeah, just in general, this we are going to train.
We're gonna train this now. This person
All right,
to be a harvester.
harvester. Yeah. All right. Good.
Which clan is idle? Oh, this guy.
So wow, look at that. They're
Can they move over here?
these are the Huns. I think you can just move in.
Yeah,
there,
we'll see.
I think they would just wouldn't like it if we start like harvesting their stuff.
No, and we're not gonna. It gives me this little lag every time. Early September, expect a warm winter, which is great.
It's the coolest tilt tubes I think in
So be sure to make use of them. Move the mouse cursor over an emphasis.
emphasize word and you can learn more, even from within tool tips. I like that. Actually,
This is good. Like you can hover over this and then you get the tip without having to click.
Yeah.
The most important keys are the spacebar, which opens the clan screen, and enter, which ends the turn or activates the next unresolved high priority notification. Cool.
Yeah, that seems good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Training and research in professions, yes. Okay. Close.
Close it.
I closed it. Clans are idle. You are idle.
What's that dude doing over there?
That's a bandit.
Bandit.
Clan land. The enemy. I got a battle forecast. Where was that again? How did I? Oh yeah. The enemy is crippled and driven off. Your victorious army left bloodied and sore. Your army to attack. Enemy army 1.7 minus 15 from terrain. Now we don't want to fight really though, do we now?
I don't think we need to.
I'm
I think what we can do later is send our huntsmen over there and just. What we maybe want to do is double back with this person and make him guide.
Yeah. Okay, I'll do that back next turn. So identify deposit. And these people are doing their.
How long did it even take him to get over there?
Him?
Yeah, I have the feeling that he should have been there ages ago already. Or whatever.
Well, he's identifying stuff, so that's great.
That's great. It's gonna be gold.
Oh, we got a caravan has arrived, and we have a new clan. So, imaginative and impatient. Finally, we made it. Hey, we are done yet? Are we done yet? We've got a lot to unpack, and the longer we talk, the longer it will be done before.
I'm really so far. I'm of course as. It could be that if you play this game like as much as you play like Civilization, this gets old because probably there are a limited amount of texts and traits that combine.
No, but it looks great so far.
It is very like there's a lot of character to the people that are joining us, and that's one of the things that we've been discussing with Civilization is what we've been missing.
Yeah.